Yo my people them, CFC with this blue, back with another video, and boy, thank God that game is over. I'll be so honest man, that was such a poor performance. I'll be real, the second half was better, but overall, this is a City reserve side, and they made us to look like we was a reserve side. No fight, no hunger, no energy, apart from Lewis Hall and Enzo Fernandez, who I feel like didn't do that bad. Raheem Sterling did have a bad game, but if I was going to do anything, it was to come through him because he was the liveliest of the attacking threat. But overall, it's not a great performance. Man needs to go through the lineup, and Kepa's in goal, right centre back Trevor Chalobah, central centre back Thiago Silva, left side is centre back Wesley Fofana. Left wing back Lewis Hall, right wing back Azpilicueta, midfielders Enzo, Loftus-Cheek, then Gallagher, Sterling, and then Havertz. We was doomed, and Alvarez scored within like the first 12 minutes due to a poor Wesley Fofana ball. My man has literally given the ball to the Man City guy right in front of him, and it doesn't make any sense. How you can do that, bro? How can you do that? Like, now deep the fact that we've lost 1-0, if we didn't even concede that goal again, like a mistake by us allowed City to get a W. Same thing that similar happened with Kepa in the reverse leg when we played them at Stamford Bridge earlier in the season in the Premier League. It's like the defence just, like, it's the most solid thing, but today it was at fault and provided the biggest reason as to why Man City did better. On top of that, and scored the goal. Not to mention the fact that Azpilicueta is playing. The fact that SP is playing is dead, because it doesn't matter which person is in the Premier League, maybe for a defender or whatever, but any attacker, I don't know what attacker in the Premier League right now can't go past Azpilicueta. The amount of times Cole Palmer or Phil Foden broke down the left hand side, which was our right hand side, it was ridiculous. And it's very surprising as to why they haven't scored many more goals, but we can also put down to the fact that this is a reserve team. There was no Erling Haaland. If Man City played with their top team today, it would have been curtains, at least 3-0. Somehow, some way we get 1-0, but that's just because of the level of team that they put out. They know they don't have to do much. But even the fact that they don't do much, what pisses me off the most about today and most games is the energy levels. Why is it that Lewis Hall is the best player on the pitch? A guy that very rarely plays. Like, I have to big up this guy. 9 times out of 10 that the times that he plays, he always puts in a shift. A man can be happy majority of the time with his performance. Because when you have other senior guys in the team, as per Thiago Silva didn't do that well for me. Wesley Fofana definitely didn't. It's like, you man are meant to do way better, but it's not the case. It's just so frustrating, because in this season we've been used to the same thing. We could try and create chances, getting behind. Sterling missed a 1-on-1. If he puts more power into it, angles it better, it could go in. Gallagher hits the post. It's like, honestly man, it makes me so frustrated. Because against a team like City, a team that has won the title today, lifted it up, we could look at this game and be like, yep, we need to make a statement. We need to have more energy, regardless of the players that are on the pitch. We should have had more energy, but no, because you just want the season to end. Like most Chelsea fans, like the players do as well, but take pride in the game. Against Manchester City, this could be a very good game to elevate us, and this time next year it could be like, oh yeah, if Chelsea beat Man City today in one of their worst seasons, and even though City didn't have their best team, they will be looking at it saying, yes, we've beaten them. It's like, for me, we need that kind of sort of momentum, just the fact that we can say that we beat City, or even just draw, so that they didn't get to do a double over us, but now they have. And this is now the 5th game in a row that we've lost to them. 1, 2, No, we've now lost 6 consecutive games to Man City without scoring. It's so frustrating, man. Lampard as well, like, I don't really understand. Like, why not start Madueke? Why not start Mudryk? Pulisic, someone. Why is Conor Gallagher playing? Why are we not playing with more attackers? Why are we not playing with wingers? Everything going through the centre. It's so baffling to me, man. Like, if City just were to turn up the tempo, they could have just done anything that they wanted. They toyed with us. And it's so much more embarrassing is the fact that it's not even their best squad. Like, they're throwing on their Haalands, De Bruyne's, Rodri's, Stones, Laporte for the last 15-20 minutes. You got guys like Cole Palmer and that Rico Lewis, like guys that don't start regularly, and you're allowing them to run the game. Like, it's just abysmal, man. It's such an abysmal performance. I can only pick up a couple, man. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you had a good performance. The way you drive through the midfield at times, sure the Emperor ain't the best, but those little spots are decent. And in a season where we have not many highlights, like seeing a man go past a couple guys, do up a couple dons, is exciting because we don't have a lot of excitement about this season. Enzo Fernandez, big you up, because the most consistent player, when you decide to make the team tick, you want to make balls, you want to create passing lanes, you want to look for openings, but a lot of the team don't have your mentality. A lot of the team don't have your energy levels. You will do up Phil Foden, go past them and that. You look around, try to look for an opening, there's no one there. We need more players that are like this, that have the partnerships. We've been mixing and matching so much with team formations, lineups and stuff. There's no chemistry, especially with the fact that we have 30 damn players in the squad. Changing game plans every single week, changing players every single week. That's recipe for disaster, because without any chemistry, without any fluidity, it's just a mess, and nothing makes sense. So, it is what it is. Man City, they done their thing. B team, C team, whichever one people want to call it, dealt with us. They made us look like we was inferior, when we have more senior players starting today than they did. I'm just so annoyed, and every Chelsea fan should be as well, but end of the day, at least we didn't get battered. That's the only good thing about today. It's the only good thing. My fault, not just the only good thing, Lewis Hall, because you are the man of the match, and I'm so impressed with your performance, and you have to be in the squad next season. Have to be. So, it is what it is. We got to see Carney get on the pitch, Chukwuemeka Mecca get on the pitch, big him up, as well as seeing Koulibaly come back as well, even though there was reports saying, well, Lampard said in his press conference, the match comes too soon, but now we came on. So, I don't know, man, but we have 2 games left. Manchester United on Thursday, then this time next week we have Newcastle in the final game in the Premier League. 2 games remaining, and then it's the end of the Premier League season. But can't wait for that at all. Cannot wait for that. But I want you guys to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Let me know who was your favourite player, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Realist Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on Chelsea, come on Chelsea.